Your association usually draws a larger audience than the Verizon annual shareowners meeting. Today it's about twice the size of an annual shareowners meeting at Verizon. This is your organization, and our retirement benefits were not given to us free by our former employer. We earn each and every benefit we have in retirement. And if we don't protect ourselves, who is going to protect us?
In spite of the issues that we've got with Verizon, we've managed to maintain a good working relationship with them. We haven't met yet with Mr. McAdam. We're just dying to do so. For the time being, we're not going to do it until the union has a contract. In the beginning, this was a pretty easy job. Pension fund was well funded. We checked on the numbers every year. We were overfunded. 2008, we went negative, and we haven't been positive since. And this year, believe it or not, with the market going up, we are 78.84% funded. At 78.84%, they could not give you a pension increase if they wanted to. Makes me wonder if that isn't the reason why they let it dwindle down below the 80% level. But we are gathering all the underlying documents for the pension. Our attorney, Curtis Kennedy, goes over those numbers very carefully and spots any things that look like they need some attention. And when I go out to the annual meeting in Huntsville, Alabama next week, we're going to have to say something about the pension fund there. We also always get our licks in at the annual meeting. If we had a proxy proposal, we get put right on the agenda. We also talk about what's going on with retiree benefits and the problems that we're having and so forth. And we compare that to how the officers are treating themselves. We can address all the officers, all the board, and whatever share owners show up at that meeting. You couldn't pay for a better stage. Michael Gordon was the man who drafted the ERISA law of 1974 that protects your pensions. Your pension cannot be taken away or reduced under any circumstances short of bankruptcy. Michael said, well, I know exactly what we can do. We can make an amendment to ERISA and basically give the same protection to health care as we have for pensions. And that's what we do. We hired Michael to draft the bill, and we've been working on it ever since. We really hoped that we would never use litigation as a weapon in our arsenal. It became necessary. It was something that we had to do. This was a tough decision for this board. What kind of an organization are we if we're protecting retirees and we turn our back on them when they get shifted off from a healthy, very healthy company to a undernourished spin-off with a very questionable future? Their battle is our battle. Can you imagine that it's legal to promise somebody that if you take less pay, we will give you the best benefit package in the world, a compensation package that's second to none, and that you'll have your pension, health care for the rest of your life? And after you retire, they take it away. We better draw a line in the sand here. What makes you think that they can't do the same thing to us? Selling off pieces of the business, they're already doing that. There is no precedent for this. This has never happened in law. So they're breaking new ground, and when this decision comes down, it will be a landmark case.